Alrighty, got a treat for you today. Here on the channel, we've got none other than MackSmith. Welcome.
Yeah, thanks.
Mack is a legend, as someone at the Grand Prix said, here on the channel, and he's visiting, he's crashing with us, so decided to do a little team draft here. We're doing the Retro Cube today, and see, in up-to-date in Power Mac Cube, we'd just be slamming Flash here. It wouldn't be close.
Yeah, I don't know what the pick is here.
There's also a Jason the Mind Sculptor, though.
I don't love Flash.
Flash in the Retro Cube I have found it to be good sometimes. It's great with World Spine Worm and Woodfall Primus, but it's not as good. We could try to draft Flash decks. I haven't done tons of that. Or we could just take Jason the Mind Sculptor.
Yeah, let's just take Jace.
All right.
We gotta remember we passed it, though.
Remember we passed Flash? It is true.
Yeah.
Ooh, Jason to Ashiok? The Dream? Yeah. There's also an Auriok Salvagers. I mean, Limdol's Vault's not really what we want here. Maybe the Flash person takes it. Necro, Ballista, Venser.
Yeah, definitely Ashiok, I think.
I mean, Venser, Cloudskate, and Charter Course are all pretty good, but starting with two Planeswalkers, draft some removal, we got ourselves a stew right there.
Yeah, I need Damnation.
Yeah, so recently Mack just updated his cube, the Power Mac cube, with the Tarkir Dragonstorm cards, and any have stood out for you?
Not yet. I mean, I haven't really drafted it. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm feeling like the Corey Steel Cutter is going to be a real good one.
I don't know about that one.
Oh, any Marsh Flats?
Marsh Flats seems nice. I mean, the Temple's great too, but hopefully Marsh Flats can convert.
Yeah, if we can get blue-white or black-white, then Marsh Flats becomes a blue-black duel. Also, we draft Esper a lot in this cube, and it's a shuffle for Jace. I think Marsh Flats is enough more powerful than Temple or Deep Analysis that it's worth taking. Yeah. Is it okay we pass Avenger to the Flash player? Make a bunch of O1s, and then that's it?
Yeah, we haven't passed anything yet.
Oath of Druids. Flash and Oath kind of are a combo, like in the sense that they both use some of the same creatures. Though Oathing up a World Spine Worm feels like it's not going to win the game that often. Maybe it will. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe in Retro that's a little bit more doable. And what do we got here? Oh, there's Gristlebrand. There's Ashen Rider. That's a Flash. And the Worm. See, look at all of it. Oh. Well, we can't cut all the big creatures, so at that point, just maybe take the goat.
No.
Fire Ice is so good.
I think it's Tar Pit or Worm.
Yeah, I think it's Tar Pit.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean,
it's possible Joey did not even take the Flash.
Yeah, I think that there's a reasonable chance of that. And Tar Pit is kind of the nuts.
Yeah.
Like, not only is it a blue-black duel, it also just like kills your opponent, kills Planeswalkers. This card's good enough for Power Mac, and for sure in Retro, it's going to be great.
No, that's great in Retro. I think it's one of the best lands in the cube. Yeah.
Just like Fire Ice is one of the best spells. We were talking this week, and Mack admitted he had kind of underrated Fire Ice.
That's not true.
He effectively did. In here, a little cast down action?
Yeah, I guess.
There's a Candlestick, a Pestermite, Flash Wormcoil, get 2 3/3s. Lifebane Zombie, I'm actually debating cutting this one.
Yeah, I haven't been super impressed with that.
And also, like, why are we beating up on green? Green already has trouble in the Retro Cube. So, Cast Down's really good with all these Planeswalkers.
Flash Ooze?
Flash Biogenic Ooze, there we go. Ooh. Probe, Shieldred, Diabolic Edict.
I really liked Probe, but maybe Diabolic Edict's better. I'm not sure.
Diabolic Edict's pretty good just in a blue-black removal Planeswalker deck.
Yeah. Probe's also good for similar reasons, but
like you can see whether the way's clear to play a Jace or something like that.
Yeah, if you're clear to Brainstorm or whatever.
It's pretty close.
I don't know. I'm okay with either one.
I'm going to go with the Edict. I like that one. Oh, now Fatal Push. Kind of wish I'd taken Probe.
Yeah, but it's okay. Three great removals isn't really something to complain about.
Nah. Now we can just not take more removal spells, or at least deprioritize them. This Missions Factory art is so good it makes me want to take it, but
no,
we're not taking it. We're not the deck for it. Not the deck for it. All right. Passing a Battered Skull as well. And here, another great removal spell. There's also a Coalition Relic and a blue-black Talisman.
I was going to say, I think I would take the Talisman. I really like it in this deck. But
yeah, this looks like a pretty good Talisman deck. Turn 2 Talisman Fatal Push or turn 3 Jace. Field is a great card, but we actually do have a ton of removal already.
Yeah, it's not a great threat.
I've been hearing big things about Lake of the Dead in the Power Mac Cube. After like weeks of berating Mack, I finally got him to add it, and then it's just not. It's
horrible.
No one's ever played it. No one's ever drafted it. Like I'm kind of admitting defeat on that one.
It's okay. We try cards.
What we do? I think I just want Grave Titan.
Yeah, I think Grave Titan. Maggot's not really that good in these decks.
That's the thing, is exactly. Like, you play Maggot as one of your 3 creatures in your deck, and of course they have a lightning bolt for it or whatever.
Yeah.
Grave Titan, on the other hand, that's the showstopper. That can close out some games.
Great with Talisman.
Yeah, for sure. Gotta make sure we're sorted correctly, you know. And here, it's a late Loom Duel's Vault. There's also a Noxious Gearhook. I don't really want Necropotence.
I've heard some people play like Living Death in some of these kind of decks. I don't know if it's good. But...
I'm not a big believer in that because it's like, am I not going to kill your stuff early? I don't have that much to bring back.
It's tough with triple cheap removal. I think I'll take Gearhulk.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I just want to take... Deep Analysis. That's
great.
The nuts here. Passing a Leovold, that card's also pretty annoying for this deck to deal with, though. Wow, this doesn't even... Diabolic Edict doesn't even get around that. All right, we'll hate the Ashen Rider. That one we can hate. I mean, this is just a classic like tap-out control deck. It's got all black cards with Jace, Ashiok, and Deep Analysis. Basically just some removal.
We wanted Thoughtscour back.
Yeah, Thoughtscour would be nice. I
take the life, you'll side it in.
Yeah, it's a good sideboard card at the very least. And I guess I'll take Llanowar Waste. Though the Leovold is one of the few cards I would actually...
Yeah, there's not even like Oko or anything to care about, but...
All right, pack 2. Let's go.
What green card would you even play?
If we got Time Lock, we might play Regrowth.
Yeah, I guess.
It's got a little thin.
Yeah.
Speaking of a little thin, what is up with this pack? Oh, there's a Bribery.
How is Bribery still in the cube?
Because it's gas? Okay, what's your case for cutting Bribery?
It's annoying to play against. It's annoying in a team draft. Your teammates have to like go look at the picture super closely every time. You debate conceding to it on the stack every time.
Okay, we actually did cut this from our paper cube for all the same reasons, so I really should cut Bribery from the cube, but I will take it for now. I'll take it so no one else can play with it.
The debating conceding part is just, I really don't like that.
It also punishes people for playing cool big creatures, which I don't think is necessary. Yeah. Passing, a Bolt, a Breeding Pool, a Braid, and Inkwell. Yeah, Frost Titan. Nothing too spectacular.
Yeah.
In this pack, there's a Brain Freeze. There's also Jace the Vryn's Prodigy. This looks like a pretty good Jace
JVP
deck.
Looks absurdly good here.
3 removal spells, Bribery.
Deep Analysis.
Oh, yeah. Passing, Trinket Mage, some duels, Entomb. I guess we're passing a decent Entomb.
Yeah, we do have Entomb plus Ashen plus Grave, but I don't know. I don't really like to play those decks.
Oh, Counterspell, baby.
Yeah.
Though, how close are we on Opal?
No.
We have a Talisman?
No.
All right, we're not taking Liliana or Recurring Night. We'll take that. Oh, Thief of Sanity?
I do love Thief of Sanity.
This is a nice Thief of Sanity deck.
We're actually going to be blue-black, it seems.
Just straight blue-black.
Until we see a Lingering Souls.
Yeah, then we have to change. But, we have this Marsh Flat, so it's going to be at some point, maybe we'll have to have a little inroad into white. Underground Sea, I would take over almost anything at this point.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're not going to get a power, Beast of Power 5th pick, but, what card could we see that we wouldn't take Underground Sea over? I
think Damnation's pretty important, but I'd probably still take Underground Sea.
Yeah, because there's also, Deluge if you need to.
Yeah.
There's I like Factor Fiction and Glenelyn to Archmage, but you would just take Underground Sea over both of those cards. Mana Drain I'd probably take over Underground Sea, but we're also not really going to see a 5th pick Mana Drain. I guess we could open them both.
Mana Drain is actually pretty good in this deck. Bribery,
Grave Titan, Noxious Gearhulk, even just Jace. Turn 2 mid drain their 2 drop.
Talisman to some extent, go Talisman Thief.
Yeah. We got some good outs. Got to give a huge shout out to Jeremy and Aber from the server for this bot. If you don't draft on the server, you probably don't really see it because, of course, you're just watching us draft. But they've made the bot, the draft bot, so incredible where, it puts up the queue, you join, it ready checks everyone, it puts you into everyone gets their own automatically generated link, it puts you into Draftmancer with the seedings, the right cube, everything. It's all automated now, which is incredible.
It's crazy. I don't even, if I had to give a list of things I wanted the bot to do, that wouldn't even be on the list.
Yeah. But
I wouldn't, think
that it was possible. That. Yeah. So... It has definitely improved our quality of life as drafters. And if you want to draft, we've got a link to the server in the video description. And here, okay, we got some cards here. Opposition's one of the best cards in the cube, but we're not going to put it in our deck. We're just not there. Ancestral Vision does look really good in this deck.
Yeah, Ancestral Vision looks really good.
There's also Karakas, but I'm in for Ancestral. Let's do it.
Crocus has not impressed me very much.
Yeah, I think the reason is in the Power Mac cube or my updated cube, all the like great creatures in the past 5 years like are like 80% legends, and so like it's just kind of the nuts. Whereas in the old cube, like look, Crocus bounces our Jace Prince Prodigy. It is good against that. So like it's still a strong card because when you just get one interaction, it's like more than paid for itself.
Yeah.
But in the Power Mac cube, it's like a first pick card, and in this, it's not. Oh, I need to update this Cruel Ultimatum art actually. Level LED, but obviously we're not. Well, do you consider LED deep analysis? I don't think we're gonna splash Electrolyze
Do you
here.
think you ever could be an Unearthed deck?
I was looking at Unearth because getting back Thief is already pretty good. Getting back Jace can be nice.
We'd have to have a few more. It's pretty
Yeah.
thin right now. I don't know. It's fine.
It's not like we're passing anything all that impressive. Oh, and any Notion Thieves?
Notion Thief seems great here.
Yeah, this is the deck for it. So much worse than Hull Breacher, but we'll.
Well, I love to have it when we have Jace. That means they don't have it in our
Yeah,
Jace.
getting your Jace Notion Thief does.
Yeah.
Can't even comprehend the levels of card advantage there. Oh,
Well, both.
I think Damnation's better for us, right? Well, 3 mana is pretty big. Maybe we do just take Deluge.
I can't really tell. We don't really have any, other than deep analysis, any reasons, any like negative life.
We even have a little bit of life gain here.
Yeah. I would take Deluge,
Yeah.
but I'm not that confident.
It's a more powerful card.
Yeah.
All right. It's also pretty nice with like these things.
Yeah.
Because you can just like have a Grave Titan and play Deluge for
Do
4.
four, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Could just take a Temple in case we do end up splashing white. I don't know. If we got a Tundra and a Swordster Plowshares, we just play them probably.
Probably like if you see Tinker, you're not even gonna try, right?
No, I don't think so. Mox Opal maybe, but Tinker, no.
Yeah.
Here, we'll put this in the sideboard for now. I guess we could just
Yeah,
Entomb.
just take the Entomb.
No reason to let that continue. Oh my god, it's there. It's also a Temple, but also Liliana's just a pretty decent card.
Liliana seems pretty good.
I often like sideboarding that card. Ooh,
Yeah, same.
I'll take a Chapel. I don't care about passing a hero.
Yeah, double white line's nice.
Yeah, now we have some real white splash outs.
Like 5 fairies in the cube, right?
Like what?
Teferi 5?
Oh, Teferi 5, yes.
Yeah.
I guess we could take Sphinx, or we could just take Titania.
Probably Titania. That card's a wreck for you.
Yeah, that card is good. All right. You know what?
I don't know.
If someone wants to Cruel, they can go ahead and Cruel. All right, pack 3. Can we just get something like decent? Like something kind of good?
Wow.
Unfortunately not.
This is horrible.
There's a Scrubland for our Marsh Flats.
That might be the pick, seriously.
I mean, there's a Skull Clamp, but
We are so far off.
from this direction, they passed us a 5th pick opposition, which makes Skull Clamp less good, like less likely to be good. Really not a Skull Clamp deck at all. Not a Frantic Search deck at all. Yeah, I guess we could take Scrubland, and then when we get that Swords to Plowshares, unfortunately, it doesn't even unlock any new colors. Yeah, there's just no way we end up wanting to play Skull Clamp, and I don't think we need to hate it.
Yeah.
All right, that was kind of a beating.
That was a real beating.
See, I'm glad you get a close-up view of exactly the kind of packs I open.
Yeah.
I say that as if you haven't watched me draft on Discord a bunch of times, but, you know. Ooh, there's a Factor Fiction and a Duress.
Wow.
I don't think it's like... Well, so we're passing Sneak the flash direction?
I don't know.
Beats...
I don't think you can really... You're not that convicted that even Joey has it.
I think we got to take Duress, right?
It's close. You do have...
We have a lot of, like,
you
expensive
have
stuff.
some expensive stuff, yeah. Dress seems good.
I mean, I do love a Factor Fiction, don't get me wrong. All right, Underground Sea Waiting Room. I would settle for a Tundra, though.
Yeah, for sure.
We're not going to get anything super powerful, but honestly, after pack 1, we had enough ways to, like, win, so, oh, there we go.
That Hornet Queen.
Yeah, the art needs to change. There's a Cogwork and a Lingering Souls and a Rev, Sensor, Vamp. I mean, we
I
might
wonder
get...
if it's possible Souls comes back.
Yeah, I was going to say we might get something back. We're taking Drain. This is the Nut Drain deck.
Yeah.
Okay, getting a 3rd pick Mana Drain goes a long way in this deck, like in this pack, even if our first pick was a bit of a whammy. Really, really would be nice to find a blue-black duel, though. Watery Grave or Underground Sea, I think at this point are basically not passable. Like, I can't imagine what we would pass that we could realistically see. We're not seeing Ancestral versus Underground Sea, and we just took the Drain. Like, Swords to Plowshares, Underground Sea, I'd probably just take Underground Sea.
I bet like Remand is like one of the closer cards, but you'd probably just take C.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, good luck. I'm take Shelldock. Shelldock is incredible here.
Yeah.
And there's no reason to take C Chrome Coast. I'm not hitting the wood.
This Flash guy is going to mess us up.
There. Now, we'll just arrest the Flash. It'll be fine.
Our Flash deck would have been nice.
It would have.
Worm, World Spine, Limdual's Vault, Vampiric Tutor.
Woodfall Primus. Yeah. Maybe Sneak Attack, too.
And still all this great removal or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
I mean, Jason Land Sculptor also is going to be very good, so.
Yeah, it's true.
So right now, this is 19 playables, so we need a couple more. This Unearth is certainly playable if we need to. Not Dark Petitioning. We could Deathrite. We have one fetch land.
It's a rough Deathrite.
A little thin. We could Ether Spellbomb because it's just like a reasonable-ish card. Cycling Bounce Spell. We could Overgrown Tomb.
That
doesn't really do anything for us. I mean, we could take Deathrite in case we get like one more fetch or of some kind.
I would take Spellbomb or Terrestodon.
I'm not scared of Terrestodon.
Well, your teammates might be.
No. Still nothing. I mean, at this point we're not even splashing the white, so I don't think
no white cards.
Glacial Fortress really helps. Oracle, that's a green card we could have splashed. I don't really want
It's good at Jays.
Gill the Lotus for our Mana Drain. Elish Norn.
I don't know. I think I would take Glacial Fortress.
That's what I want to take.
For the lingering souls that might not come back.
Yeah. All right, I guess we Hero's Downfall. Oof.
Yeah.
This pack, besides the Mana Drain, this pack was pretty bad. Liliana the Veil is a pretty good card, though.
Yeah, Liliana the Veil seems actually really good here. You can protect it really well.
Yeah, we're not getting a blue-black duel. Guess we could just take a Frantic Search now. It's like the best card in the pack. I mean, we're not playing any of these cards anyway.
Yeah.
Ooh, Time Warp and Night's Whisper came back. Time Warp with Planeswalkers is pretty nice. But Night's Whisper is also a pretty solid card. This looks like a pretty nice Night's Whisper deck.
Yeah, I would take Night's Whisper.
A lot of just are cheap.
That was the Souls pack, I think. That sucks.
So we took Marsh Flats over Temple of Deceit. Yeah, that did not
Obviously,
work out.
At this point, you'd rather Temple of Deceit, but...
This was the Souls pack, but...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look, Rev. That's what we need.
You have two other white lands in your deck or in your sideboard, right?
Yeah. It's kind of free.
It's kind of free.
Yeah, it looks like it's free. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Great card to Shelldock.
The Rev?
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything if you Shelldock it.
Okay.
So this is 16 lands, so I need to cut like one or two cards. I could cut either Spellbomb easy.
Yeah.
I could also cut Liliana Last Hope. I think it's just okay. Like, Liliana, it's good against X1s, and the mill part is not going to be like fantastic here. Though it is kind of nice with Shelldock. So we ended up with one blue-black.
Kind of nice with Jace a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean both Jaces.
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah. I mean, I don't think we want to cut Hero's Downfall. We could cut Diabolic Edict, but we could also just cut the Rev. Like, I don't know if we need it.
Just take Terrestodon.
All right, fine. Like, we should probably still play Marsh Flats to shuffle for Jace, get an extra card in the graveyard for Jace Vryn's Prodigy.
Yeah.
Is my guess. But
Jeez, our mana doesn't have to be that good, but it's pretty bad.
Well, we have...
I guess we do have Drain plus... Yeah.
We have Tar Pit and Talisman. I mean, maybe what we do is we just cut one more card and just play...
18 lands.
Oh, wait, this is 18 lands right now. Yeah. Yeah, let's just play 18 lands.
Yeah, that seems fine, I guess.
All right, let's go deck build. All right, not a lot of decisions here because we already expertly made them. So playing the Marsh Flats because it is good for Shelldock, Jace, and the biggest one is reshuffling off Jace the Mind Sculptor. I think that's worth it. And let's see, how many? I'm playing 18 lands, basically like 17 that aren't Tar Pit, so it's like probably like 9-8 blue or something.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then our mana's pretty good actually. 8, 9, 10.
You can't just play 18 lands and then say my mana's good.
11 blue and...
Did you count the Talisman in there?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a little thin, but okay.
4, 7, 8, 9, 10 black. Wow, kind of perfect, honestly. And let's just put a plains in the sideboard in case. If we played a board in Rev, which we might,
Yeah.
we would want one.
I could definitely see us boarding in Rev.
All right. Boom. Got him. All right. Time for round 1. Playing against the person we passed Flash to.
Briber's pretty good against Flash.
Yeah. This hand's the nuts.
Well,
All we have to
it
do
has
is
a 6-drop that doesn't matter. A Fatal Push that presumably probably doesn't matter.
all we have to do is draw mana drain. Well, and a blue. Ooh, Overgrown Tomb?
Was the push? Oh, wow. Let's go.
Wow.
I said the push doesn't matter.
But instead it was incredibly good. Swamp was like a reasonably bad draw. Talisman would have been incredible there.
Yeah.
Still, if we get to cast Deep Analysis next turn, we're doing something there. But none of our teammates have Flash. They didn't see it, so presumably we're going to get flashed at some point here. Oh. All right. I mean, they could probably take Deep Analysis here unless they really fear bribery.
They probably take bribery often.
Yeah. I would almost never take bribery here if I was the Brain Maggot player, because I would be worried that Deep Analysis would just find a removal spell and then unlock the bribery anyway, or just hit land drops for a Noxious Gearhulk, which also does it. But it kind of depends on your hand.
Yeah, it depends on the hand a lot.
If their hand is fast enough to beat Gearhulk into bribery, then they can take bribery, but not fast enough to beat turn 5 bribery. Oh my god.
Perfect mana, some said.
Yeah, even perfect mana stumbles sometimes. It's going to be awkward when we draw blue next turn and we just don't play the Deep Analysis.
Yeah.
But what are they going to do, right? If they're tanking on whether to cast Flash or not, I'm not loving that. If you were going to Flash Primus, though, you would have taken Deep Analysis, I think, because you're blowing up 2 lands. Sandy had a cool play with Woodfall Primus the other day. He cast Flash Primus when his opponent had no lands in play, because like Armageddon happened. And he had to stack it correctly, which he did, to target the land, then have Persist go off, come back, target the same land. So he only blew up 1 of his own lands. If you do it wrong, you actually end up blowing up 2 of your own lands, which is not ideal.
I've seen that the reverse, where they target the same land on accident. It's
yes,
brutal.
that also sucks. Okay. Nature's Lore. Okay, they're ramping.
I was scared of Oracle. We passed that to them pretty late.
Yeah. Oh no, and more. Oh, I don't really
Whatever.
care too much about that. All right. Well, obviously would have rather just drawn a blue, but
Okay.
we've got moves now. I mean, I'm kind of hoping that if we can get through this turn without anything too ridiculous happening, we can just have Drain and then Gearhulk up. Could play Jace, but my guess is
Kind of the issue though is if they do nothing, you're getting beat.
not really. They need to play something else.
Yeah, if they play something else, then they just attack. It's kind of rough.
If this is Time Walk, I'm not loving it. Uh-oh.
So we have to draw exactly Toxic Deluge.
No. We're not dead to just casting Jace and bouncing. But I don't know how we win after that.
Yeah. Well,
10. I mean, we'll see. Noxious Gearhulk. It's not going to do it either.
they also might attack, so they 10. It's like you take 11 or something. You take 12, I guess.
Yeah, take 12, go to 3, Gearhulk that, go to 8, block there, take 5, go to 3.
+1 from Trampler, right?
Well, I count that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if they play another spell, I can't win. But if they don't play another spell, then
I kind of think them attacking you all out. Yeah, it's hard to do
that never happens.
Yeah. I guess if you have like Damnation, it's so bad for them.
Yeah.
But that's probably just pretty awful anyway. I don't know.
Okay.
So we go to 3.
I mean, we could draw Deluge. Again, if they have anything, we're incredibly dead. Oh, no.
What did they just do?
Abrupt Decay their worm token.
Oh, so you don't. Oh, so we're just done.
Yeah, good play, good play. All right, down a game to the Flash we passed, as usual.
Yeah.
All right, so they have the World Spine here. Could tell our teammates about that. But let's see, what are we boarding? Anything good?
I mean, the Lifebane Zombie's pretty good.
Yeah. So Lifebane, yeah, can steal a World Spine. Could take out an Ocean Thief. They have blue cards, but didn't really look like it did anything.
It doesn't really look like it did anything, yeah.
And I don't think we need Unearth and Tomb Prince. Yeah, all right.
Seems good.
If we had double blue that game, would have won easy.
Yeah.
But that's why we're, poised to take Underground Sea over everything. And as it turns out, we never saw one of those. All right, down for game 2 here.
Okay, sounds great.
Yeah, what do we do on turn 2? I think we'll play Swamp on turn 2, probably. Or turn 3 Lifebane.
It's tough because usually that Swamp is really good, but if they do just have the Flash, it's so bad. But you can't really not play the game either, so I don't know.
Yeah. Sheldock. Ashiok, Noxious, Gearhulk, or Jace. Kind of want Gearhulk.
I think Gearhulk probably.
Seems like the highest impact card. Let's see what they're on.
I think if they lead Elf, you probably go Island. If they just lead like Land, you probably go Swamp.
Yeah. Island into like some sort of cantrip here? Like Ponder or something? Oh, Probe. I mean, could just go Island go.
So if you go Island go, next turn you can go Swamp Talisman go.
Yeah.
And then the next turn you can go Bane. Yeah.
Yeah, that seems fine. It's a little annoying if it gives them time to play their green creatures first, but it actually doesn't appear that's what's happening.
Well, part of the issue is if you go for Talisman here, they can get you.
If they tank and pass, I can just go land go.
Yeah. If they just F6 here, maybe we'd play the Talisman.
Yeah,
The tank is brutal.
It really is. They also might be like brain maggoting here. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. That's a pretty good draw.
Yeah. So now even if they flash...
Well, if they flash, you're probably still kind of in a rough spot.
Well, look, they flash Worm. Then we bribery their Worm. If they don't have an answer, they attack us for 10.
Yeah.
Oh, am I supposed to... I just think I kind of just want to bribery them. They're going to upkeep flash here.
Maybe click.
I think they're upkeep flashing. I think I'm just going to bribery them.
Yeah, that seems fun.
They have to have a second flash target, even if they have Worm. The problem is if we cast Lifebane and they cast Flash Worm, we're dead. It doesn't really work. Oh, they're forcing it. Pitching Brainstorm. Jeez, okay. They also have Flash? Okay, no. That would have been tough.
Yeah.
Sure. I feel like this Lifebane's going to miss.
You think?
I kind of feel like it, yeah. But we'll see. Forest, Mana Confluence, Vamp. Okay. That is not that great of a hand. I mean, they get to Vamp, but...
The Vamp's pretty annoying.
But they don't have anything else to go with it.
I don't know. I would assume they just have a good 5-drop.
I mean, we have Hero's Downfall and Cast Down.
Yeah.
We'll have to see, I guess. Yeah, their deck is nice.
Yeah, their deck's really nice.
I don't know about the elves. That part, who knows? It kind of depends on their mana base, but Force of Will, Brain Maggot, Vamp, all that stuff's good.
Yeah.
Should attack here. You can't. Oh, wait, no, can block by artifact creatures. Oh, they should not attack here. I don't think I'm going to kill their Solemn. Oh, that was the card they drew. Nice. I like that. Oh,
Wow.
baby.
Best round the deck?
Yeah, probably. I'll draw 4. Deep Analysis. What a card. Oh,
Into the tar
into the
pit.
tar
Wow.
pit. The discipline to not play the land first.
The discipline.
It doesn't make any sense. If I had drawn Drain on the first deep, I wouldn't have had to tap out here. But I think the follow-up of Grave Titan plus Cast Out stops a lot of problematic things.
We're 3 cards off the Gearhulk, right? We're 23, and they're at
26.
Yeah, so we're gonna get there first, probably.
But if they vamp, that doesn't take any cards out of their deck.
Well, maybe if they have like a draw sword or something, but doesn't.
I would hope they could do better than vamping for like a Fact or Fiction, They get to cast a 7-drop here if they want.
Oh, we'd love Vamp for Foth, though.
Yeah. All right. Presumably,
What 7-drop are we scared of? What's the worst one in the cube for us?
I don't know.
Avenger of Zendikar?
No, that doesn't even do anything. They know about Hero's Downfall. They don't know about Cast Out. I mean, we're about to find out, I guess. Consecrated Sphinx, maybe?
Sphinx, yeah. Set that up. Keep stop.
That's what I was doing. Yeah, I'm not blocking your Solemn Simulacrum. What you got?
Comp plus a tutored card.
Mind Twist? Worm Coil? Oh, that ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, seems very hard to lose from this spot now.
So I'm gonna leave up Drain, but at some point I can cast down.
Yeah, you could like cast on Fetch, and then your thing's active too.
Yeah. All right. I feel pretty good about this. I mean, I think they're kind of just drawing dead. I don't know. I mean, obviously they're not literally like there's. I'm sure a sequence of draws that we could lose with, but I feel like it's just not very likely here, given they have at most one spell in hand, and we have Mana Drain. Like its Wormcoil attack isn't even good for them.
What do you want to do? So the options are like, you could attack and then kill the Wormcoil and blocks.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Play the Marsh
Is
Flats.
Tarpit good here?
Well, I'm going to want to cast Shelldock and Cast Down and Mana Drain. I'd be one short.
Yeah.
I'd be one short of all that. I feel like I can wait a little bit on Tar Pit. I could attack with more things. Is that good?
Yeah, what if you just ship the team?
Yeah, that seems fine. They are going to get their card out of their Solemn, but there's just no way to prevent that, really. Okay. I think I used the Gear Hulk. Just put something giant into play.
Seems all pretty similar, I'm not sure.
Yeah. I gain 6. Yes, I would like to use my Gear Hulk's ability. Thank you. That's why I cast it. They get to draw a card.
Oh, it's not up to one creature, it's target creature may.
It was before they learned the up to one technology.
Yeah.
Where like there were some messed up interactions like that where you would like target your creature with like you may have it fight. So you like target yours and theirs, and if they giant growth, you're just like, okay, I guess I won't fight. And it's like that's not good gameplay. So they eventually did fix that.
You just cast on the lifelink one, swing out, and you win.
Is that okay? I won't do the math then if you did the math.
I didn't, but it looks right.
6, 13, yeah, that's enough actually. Didn't even have to show Mana Drain. Boom. Got game 2.
Wait, so is Notion Thief good? What did they show that game?
Brainstorm. It's good against Brainstorm.
Was that the only thing they showed though?
Yeah.
It's really good against Brainstorm.
Really good against Brainstorm.
Seems like kind of rough though. It's a lot of mana.
Yeah, I don't think I want Sphinx's Rev either. I think all the early removal's good. They have all these like elves, right? Or some amount of them at least.
Yeah.
Like it's possible that Fatal... it kills Brain Maggot. We just shouldn't take it.
And then it kills a 5/5, which isn't nothing. You can maybe beat 2 5/5s.
Yeah, there's going to be a games sometimes where it's like a turn 4 flash. You Fatal Push one of them.
Chase bounce the other.
Yeah, that sort of thing. All right, on the draw. Let's see what we got here. Oh my god, what is that? Diabolic Edict.
Oh yeah, that's rough.
Gonna have to keep this hand though.
No elf. Okay. Well, we passed the elf check, which was very annoying for us.
Yeah, that with Edict in hand. Now, hope they don't have just turn 2 flash go, I guess. There we go.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was not a good play. They really beefed it.
Oh god.
They only killed one land. Like that just That's just not a winning play.
Yeah, they spent two of their best cards, 2 combo cards that were just end of the game next turn.
If they play a creature this turn, still probably lose, but not necessarily. If they don't play a creature this turn, I feel like we have a pretty good shot. At least they didn't blow up their own land.
Oh, not creature. Oh. You want to just Night's Whisper?
Just look for Deluge, I guess.
Seems better than the other options. Okay.
All right. We'll take 6 down to 7, and then we can go cast down, and then still probably losing this game. Could never win if they would fold correctly, but I understand there's a reason for that. They didn't want to get mana drained or counterspelled, but I still don't think it's a good play because I've already shown cast down other 2 mana removal spells. I guess the Diabolic Edict wasn't quite good enough.
Even if like they get it off on 4,
it's still really good.
Really good, yeah.
Yeah. Brainstorming before looting is also typically not the way you want to do it. Oh, I guess their Kadama's reaching, so.
Yeah, it's all fine.
Yeah. Just in general, when you have a card draw spell, it's better to use that or effect like the looter. Draw as much first, then brainstorm is like your last card. Unless you have a shuffle, which they did. But a shuffle then lets you see new cards. Otherwise, usually it's better to, like, cantrip plus into brainstorm sees you 4 cards. Brainstorming first, putting 2 back, not quite as good. Unfortunately, I had a lot of action post flash here, which I guess is an argument for their play, though I still think it wasn't good. Let's just kill the thing now. I mean, we'll have to see if we get a... Oh my god. All right.
Wow.
Nah, never mind. I guess we're just dead here.
Probably. I don't think we have outs, right? Well, let's see. Let's just draw. I always yell at you when you do this. Just draw.
All right, fine. We'll draw. Yeah. Turn 2 flash with forcible backup. Got us pretty good.
No, you just do have an out, right? You just draw Fatal Push.
Well, they're going to play something else, too.
Dude, you can't just concede there.
They're just going to play something else. Isn't it obvious?
Dude.
Watch. See? Ooh, what did I take here? Because if I have a Mox or something, they got to take the bribery.
Do they? We have a looter.
Yeah, they should really take Diabolic Edict.
If I have a Mox, like what?
But Diabolic Edict's not that scary. They have 2 creatures in play.
But it's so much more likely you have a removal than a Mox.
I'm trying to get good vibes out there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they saw it. See,
you should have conceded.
Yeah, just didn't have any outs. What a beating. 0-1. All right. Time for round 2. Good news is we have a bye in round 2, effectively, since we're playing against Updraft's Elementals, Blue-Red, Twin, Time Walk, Vendilion Click. Wait, no, we're just going to get demolished.
Spike, Sensor.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. With Mack's help, I believe we can 0-3.
Wow. I thought you were going to say something nice right there. Like, maybe we can get through this tough match.
Yeah, that's kind of what I meant. Not going to mold this hand. Oh, Ponder too? Unbelievable.
With the not low basic land. Look at that thing.
Yeah, it's not great. You like how we don't have a second blue here?
We never do.
Did you notice that? That's amazing. That's really something. I probably wouldn't even want to mana drain this. Fetch into Volcanic too. Oh, Suspended Cloudscape. See, I couldn't even if I
couldn't even mana drain it. What do you want to do here? Oh, I guess it's in our land. Yeah, probably Thief.
I think I would have, even if I drew a blue, just played Thief and just...
It's pretty hard to get Lily going against the Cloudscape. It's just gonna bounce on 5.
Thief probably isn't going to connect here. I'd be willing to bet against. Drawing Swamp was pretty tough. Worst card in the deck.
Yeah.
Just by a lot. Yeah, getting Chain Lightning here. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I guess I'll just wait. I don't know. It doesn't really seem like playing Lily and Plussing is going to be all that fruitful. Maybe it is.
I would just Lily Plus.
Yeah.
I don't know. You have a lot of terrible cards in your hand.
Yeah.
It's a bit better.
So just discard a swamp here. True swamp. So our draws so far have been like
uncastable
swamp.
Yeah.
All right, pass the turn.
Really nothing we could have done.
I mean, we did take every blue-black duel we saw, except for the one Temple of Deceit, I guess. But what are we going to do, right? Didn't even pass up on like a Tundra if we...
Although if this Marsh Flats was a Temple of Deceit,
would have been better.
Life would be a lot better.
Yeah, that's true. No, that is definitely true. All right, well,
okay.
That's +1.
The issue is this Cloud Skate's going to pop, and that's annoying.
I think my inclination is to let it resolve, though. I don't know. It's kind of annoying because it can just bounce Island. But if they Cloud Skate the Lily...
I don't know if you're supposed to let this resolve.
Yeah, maybe not. Lily is getting close
Lily
to
all seems like your best equity in this game.
All right. Yeah, let's do it. Can we just draw Deep Analysis? The Dream?
Don't be greedy. Just take like Grave Titan.
That's not... Grave Titan's not being greedy?
Well, that's great on Deep
Not being greedy would be like Night's Whisper.
Okay, yeah.
With plenty of drain mana floating to get some action going. Okay. I mean, this looks potentially okay. Oh, you know what? Zealous Conscripts.
What can you do?
I mean, not tick up Lily.
Really?
I feel like we're just gonna get Zealous.
What's your plan?
I mean, just draw nothing and say go. All right. I just have the feeling we're gonna
get the read.
I think we're gonna get Zealous Conscripted. Also, maybe it looks like we've got a good card in hand now.
What does that do?
Because we didn't +1 Lily. So
I understand why he thinks that, but what does that actually do for the game?
Maybe he won't go for something. Okay. Yeah, see, look, no plays.
That's not good for us. I'm just sitting there drawing cards.
Uh-oh.
No, we can't beat anything.
Well, what if we draw something good?
Okay, minus.
What are you going to cast in response?
I wish
Brainstorm?
he could have Brainstorm. He can't, though.
Oh, he just sacked? Okay. All right. Wait, this can't be a spell. What could this be? A cycle? Oh, Lightning Strike. All right.
Why did he do this?
Instead of making a token and sacking the token? That's not saying it couldn't be a spell.
Yeah.
Wow, that was an incredibly bad play. Told you.
Yeah. I mean...
I think I'm going to block. I don't love it, but the only reason to play it that way is you have twin in your hand. There's just no shot anything else is going on.
Why would he play it that way if he has twin?
Well, you wouldn't play the conscripts onto an empty board at 20 life, I don't think, unless you had twin in hand.
Sure.
That's my interpretation of the events.
I see.
Chase? This is pretty great. We've drawn all lands so far, but somehow we're not just losing. Kind of put updraft on having Splinter Twin in hand. One other card, hopefully not Deceiver Exarch anytime soon.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Upkeep Exarch.
Just click.
Nah, at least he has to take the Liliana. Actually, he doesn't have to because he has Caracas, but I just imagine he's going to take it. Okay.
I'll just wait till he picks it up.
Yeah, that's my plan. I'll keep the island in hand in case I Jace Brainstorm.
Yep. We even got the fetch cooked up. Ready to go.
Fetch ready for Fatal Push too, in case that comes up. All right. No, maybe if we don't draw more lands, we could definitely win this game. Oh, Shelldock's pretty nice. Shelldock's really nice, actually. Huh. You can play Ancestral off Shelldock.
I assume Deep Analysis is still better.
Yeah, I think so.
So why did he not click us?
I don't know. I'm just going to... I already played my Shelldock, so yeah, I can't play a land. It doesn't really make sense. Like, unless you think I drew removal or something, but like, I don't know. Seems like getting to click me over and over again is a pretty strong play. Maybe I should have kept Ancestral. I'm taking a bit of damage off this click. Oh, yeah, I'll just do that, I guess. Playing around Force Spike and Sensor too, though we probably can't have Sensor because otherwise you would have cycled it already. All right. We would have just been so dead if the Pyromancer play got made.
Yeah, he'd be hitting us for an additional 2 and would have just had a
Pyromancer and play to trigger off other things.
Is he gonna Sensor Force Spike you? Well, okay. That'd have been so sick.
All right, nice. Got the click off the board.
And he got his best card out of his hand, Ice.
Yeah, Ice is kind of the nuts. Now the Shelldock is on. I hope this is just, Mortar's that. That's fine. That's the kind of game I want to play. All right, draw. Oh, yeah, deep analysis under the Shelldock. That's money.
It's kind of interesting here. I kind of wonder if you're just supposed to Jace.
That's what I want to do. I think I'll play my land first, too. I don't have any other lands I need to play, I don't think. Okay, put those back. I should probably get Jace for into Prodigy, huh? No, there's a Caracas out. I guess I could even just put that one back at some point here.
Yeah.
Okay. Pass the turn. Hitting Exarch would be awesome. I hit Rabblemaster, Incinerate Island. Jeez. Updraft deck is good. But our draw was really bad this game, and we haven't gotten crushed, which is nice. I guess he didn't have that great of a draw either. Like, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, he played this game pretty well.
Obviously, if nothing goes wrong this turn, we're just going to win. If we had plus Liliana, we would have lost this game.
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting game. I didn't really think you had game in a long game like this, but
this deck does have a lot of Planeswalkers.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you going to do here? I guess we'll see.
We'd be so dead if you just lightning strike.
Yeah. Oh, this is the Dark Dwellers.
What does it get?
Chain Lightning on Jace is my guess.
That's fine.
I mean, kind of. We're still... I mean, we got the deep analysis, I guess, but...
Just remember to fetch.
Yeah, I'm going to. I mean, we have a lot of bangers left in our deck, so... I guess I don't need to keep stop anymore.
So we think his last card is Splinter Twin?
I kind of think so, yeah. That one, not so good. Let's go deep analysis.
I wonder if that's the reason you're supposed to put Vision under it.
Yeah, I guess. Knight's Whisper. Any removal? There we go. Oh, I don't need to even use removal. Oh, man.
No, you might want to.
Let's not just lose to Force Spike. It could also technically be Force Spike. I'll suspend Vision. I kind of want to put Rabblemaster into play. Is that bad?
He has how many cards?
1.
No, I mean library.
Deck. 14. Oh, maybe just chewing up the deck.
I can't really tell. They both seem good.
Yeah, let's just do that. We hit Exarch. Wow, what a great play. And time.
But he has Pester,
right? I think just Exarch.
Oh, okay. I thought
Pester
was in the draft.
Let's jump check him.
Dude, second main too? Come on now.
What am I going to do?
Well, check him.
The chump check has been called. All right. Nugu, hit Roast, and then
you could figure out how many lands he has if you're interested, but I don't think you are.
No. Let's calm down with that.
Dude, you're supposed to Jace again, that way you have Revolt.
Oh, true. Okay, I don't think this Ancestral's coming off. I really just want to hit Duress, but, you know. I will Jace this turn, actually. I mean, maybe I could not attack. Well, this really makes sense not to attack. I still get two tokens here.
Do we want Rev? Probably not.
I don't think most of the games are going to go like this, is my guess.
It's also tough to Rev against Force Spike Sensor. You're always just going to be like...
Yeah. One card. It's going to be a tough one. Slash a token. Okay.
Brain Freeze?
There's no way Updraft has Brain Freeze in that deck. That would be so weird. I guess it'd be possible.
I mean, he still have to have 2 more spells and freeze, right?
Yeah. But it would be fun.
When people start casting their spells, okay.
Life Bane's not good. Unearth, Cabal Ritual. Oh, Ether Spellbomb is actually good.
I was debating if Entombing Zoom had any game, but you have to kill so much stuff that it's pretty tough.
Yeah, is Bribery good? Can Bribery Dark Dwellers?
Zealous doesn't really matter, probably.
Yeah, Liliana Last Hope, I think, is good. Maybe Bribery comes out.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to cast a 5-mana card against that deck.
Yeah. Okay, well, we stole that game. We'll take that. Any turn 1 Ancestrals?
Okay. Well, this hand's nice.
It's good against spells and creatures.
This is the old Draw Mana Drain, Draw Swamp, but...
Yeah, of course. I think I'm going to wait a turn on Duress. Oh.
No.
He could have Force Spike.
Okay, sure.
But he has Time Walk too? What do you think?
Well, Time Walk's not that scary.
Yeah, maybe I'll just play Spellbomb. If he Force Spikes the Spellbomb, that's fine. Okay. I think he's a lot less likely to have Force Spike if he doesn't Force Spike the Spellbomb too. I just feel like you would just always do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's not terrible. That's not scary against Deluge.
Ooh.
And just Night Whisper?
Yeah, I think so. And then next turn I can Duress or Deluge, depending. This is looking like a real deck right now.
Yeah, it's true.
I hope I don't get clicked.
I mean, Lily's also in the realm, but...
Oh, if he clicks me, he has to take... There's Lily and Deluge.
Yeah.
What's he going to do? I guess we'll find out, no?
Okay, so... I don't love the prospect of Duress.
No, let's just go Sheldock Go. And put Ashiok under Sheldock. Because look, if he plays a spell, we can Edict the Pyro. This sets up...
This is like just Fire Ice or something?
I think so. And this sets up Duress into Lily next turn. Yeah, I think I do this, though.
Honestly, if he Force Spikes it, it's not even that bad.
It's really not. Okay. Duress into either Deluge or Lily is pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's gonna be funny that we haven't cast Duress yet. Like, could have cast it on one.
Could have cast it on every turn of the game.
Yeah.
But I like our line.
But it's also pretty cheap, and it's not like it's really gonna go dead. No land, huh? Maybe Duress Jace now. We could leave up Notion Thief, but that doesn't seem that great.
I think Zardian on Duress makes a lot of sense.
Because that'll just give us a lot of information as to like how to play out this game. Like, it'd be nice to know if Force Spike was a card, you know?
Yeah.
Jesus, okay. Censor, Pestermite. So he's going to Pestermite end of turn? Could just take Censor anyway.
Now, what if we just censor Lily? And then go Lily.
Well, Lily isn't great because he goes Pestermite, attack it, incinerate it, right?
Was that scary?
Hmm.
What are you considering?
The other option is to take Censor and cast Jace. And then he either burns it or plays Pestermite.
Or he plays Pestermite and then burns it.
Plays Pestermite. Yeah, and then next turn I go Lily +1 up to 4, kill Pestermite.
Killing Pestermite is a lot better than killing Token.
Yeah. I am at 15 also. That's 10 points of burn.
What I'm trying to figure out is if...
I could also just take Char and then cast Jace. Because like Censor isn't doing that much.
So if you take Char...
Burns Jace. Yeah, I kind of like taking Char. Cast Jace. Either he burns Jace or not. probably just plays Pestermite, untaps. So if he draws a land, burns Jason, suspends Cloudskate, and then we snap off
And then you go Lily on Pester, might leave a Spellbomb or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe cycle Spellbomb. I don't know.
Yeah, I was debating if we're supposed to cycle Spellbomb, but
I played a land this turn, so we don't need to do it now, but we could decide. You can also go Pestermite Cycle Sensor here, which I think is probably what he's going to do.
Wait, what? Oh, cycle sensor on. Oh, I see.
But
this is kind of weird.
But I think taking Char over basically taking a random card is good. Like, I think there is some risk of getting burned out here. Okay, do the Volcanic. This looks like probably Lightning Strike. At least you didn't draw Caracas.
So you can get rid of Char, Sensor, Pestermite.
Yeah, Lightning Strike.
So yeah, he strikes plus Cloud Skates, and then you go Lily.
Yeah. So Lily does die to attack plus Incinerate, but we killed the Pestermite at least. And got all the burn out of the hand. I kind of want to crack Spellbomb.
Yeah, the question is, do you value Lily on 4 or a random card?
I think just hitting land drops like a...
Yeah.
You know, the usual. But I think this is fine, because then getting to cast just stuff next turn will be pretty good.
Somehow you went from 10 burn in hand to just 0
Yeah.
the turn cycle.
What is this? Oh.
Okay.
Oh, this is good. Now we can Deluge.
Yeah.
And he's not no burn left. Still has Chain Lightning and...
So he just has Zealous left?
For the combo? Yeah, I think so. Island would still be good. Oh my god. Well,
so we have Liliana of the Veil under there?
Ashiok.
Well, Ashiok, okay.
All right. Any islands? Island? Come on. Okay. I'm going to mana drain the Cloudscape. Well, Cloudscape, hold on. Cloudscape's on 1. Yeah. I think I mana drain the Cloudscape. Is that right? I could also play Jace and Brainstorm.
Don't love Jace Brainstorm.
No, let's just mana drain. We've got a lot of things to spend the mana on next turn. And when you have, like, I don't know, he's got, like, Time Walk and all this stuff. Like, just cards that are a lot better with creatures in play.
It's like you are at 8 life.
Yeah.
It's not a whole lot here.
No, not against Chain Lightning Dark Dwellers. What is this? Remand? Oh, my God.
That's...
Oh, you remanded the Cloudscape? That seems like not a good play. I am happy.
What is remaining the Cloudscape doing?
Well, he's up a card now. But he's going to suspend it. It's going to come back in 3 turns.
Okay.
Definitely putting Swamp back. I could put back Thief, or I could just put back Deep Analysis. Or I could put back... Well, I guess I have 2 Thieves in hand. Do we want to leave up Hero's Downfall here? Or just play...
I think I'd put back Deep, and I don't know. It's close.
So the reason I kind of want to not play Thief is... If we play Thief, he goes Hero's Downfall... Or sorry, Sells Conscripts, take your Thief. Kill Jace, hit you with Thief. Is pretty bad. Yeah, I think I'll put Deep Analysis back. Play Island and just pass the turn here. We are giving up something pretty good, but I kind of feel like we don't need Thief to win this game. Jesus, okay.
What's that one do?
Makes 2 3/1s.
Oh, this was horrible for us.
Yeah, it's not good. I mean, I do get to Hero's Downfall it. So, we're certainly not dead. I could save Jace, but that seems insane, so I'm just going to let Jace die.
Aren't they 2 3/1s?
Yeah, they die end of turn.
But how do you save Jace? Oh, he split the attacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I mean, that was a pretty good card to have. I can Ashiok. I guess I should probably do that. Can I hit your time lock? Ooh. 3 lands? Come on. Riftwing's on 2, right? I guess we play Thief here. I mean, we just died as Zealous Conscripts, but if he had Chandra into Conscripts, I guess there's that. All right, come on, just no whammies, just once. Okay. Let's hit with this Thief. All right. Because Flame Slash, right? Because he can bounce Chain Lightning.
Yeah.
Okay, is that the Goblin? Yeah, the big Goblin. Yeah, and also.
What does the Dweller get for us?
Duress, Diabolic Edict, Hero's Downfall. Probably not Toxic Deluge.
Probably not Toxic Deluge. Dude, he's getting milled out.
Yeah.
We really need to find this Zealous, though.
Yeah,
Zealous doesn't kill you right now.
Time Walk does, though.
Oh, Zealous does kill you, right? Is Cloudscape popping?
Yeah. He can steal the Thief. Well, or he steal Ashiok and put something into play. He's probably going to bounce the Ashiok because he doesn't know what he's going to draw.
Yeah.
Missing a creature on the first one was kind of unfortunate. I hope he draws a cantrip. Draw Ponder. That'd be so insane. Oh, bouncing the Thief. Okay. Interesting.
He's just trying to kill you?
Splinter Twin on the Cloudscape? Okay. But that's fine. I go to 2 here, but I mean, I think we've gone through almost all the burn that we know about.
It'd be weird for him to have more.
Yeah. Fire, Char, Incinerate, Lightning Strike, Chain Lightning, and the Goblin. Dark Dwellers.
It's tough to fit more in that deck.
All right, well, let's just get this down, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just don't attack with Notion Thief, right?
Well, it doesn't really matter.
Oh, you're dead either way.
Because of the Thief. I mean, I could not play the Thief, but let's see what we hit. There's Zealous and Siege Gang.
Whew.
All right. I mean, I guess should I?
Don't attack.
Because I win next turn on mill 6.
Yeah.
Come on, Updraft. Don't do me like this.
There's like Mythium Orders?
Oh, yeah. I guess so. Okay. That's fine. I guess I just mill and then mill again.
Well, now it's not close.
Oh, there we go. This was such a bad matchup. Aren't we like 20% in this matchup?
I mean, look, the burn is pretty bad.
I mean, kind of.
The mortars is pretty bad. Like, he does have some rough stuff. I don't know.
Time Walk.
And you do have some pretty decent 1 to 2 minute removal.
I guess the twin part is not the best because we've got Fatal Push. Now we cited an Ether Spellbomb, all that stuff. But structurally, those two decks, the blue-red burn deck almost always beats the blue-black deck. And Updraft had a very good blue-red burn deck. And I think we have a very mediocre blue-black deck.
Yeah, I agree.
Last Hope was kind of the nuts against him.
Yeah.
It sucked up a lot of damage.
Yeah.
1-1. Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
All right. Time for round 3. Playing against a Bant, Oath, Scroll Rack, Miracles, Moat deck. I like it. This hand is also quite good.
Yeah, sounds great.
So it's kind of interesting. Against Oath of Druids, we play the Jason too.
It's kind of rough.
Yeah, Yo-Yo Ma is mulliganing. So it's funny. So our opponent's killed by Yo-Yo Ma, and everyone always thinks it's killed by Yo Mama, but that's if you don't know the famous cellist Yo-Yo Ma, who I think is the actual reference here.
Guess so.
Look, you learn something new every day.
He probably wouldn't keep Oath against you if he looked at your deck list.
Oh, after the mulligan? Yeah, it's true. My experience, people who have Oath of Druids in their deck don't side it out. I think I want to put Jace under here.
Sure.
I'm just a little worried about Iona and Moat and stuff like that.
You could go Swamp Jace and then downfall your Jace if it goes really bad.
Yeah, that is true. Let's see what this is. Scroll Rack.
Okay, I think I would just slam Jace.
Yeah. The other thing
He's
is,
a Forest Oath. Like,
yeah, the other thing is, Jace really, you don't have that many turns to Oath Jace, because Jace gets itself off the board as a creature fairly soon. A little Scry 1. Setting up some miracles here. Guess we'll Jace now in case we hit duress, right?
yeah, there's no like real punish. Interesting.
I kind of want to keep the removal. I don't need this extra swamp.
What do you want to do with your turn?
Play Thief of Sanity.
Okay.
What's the worst that could happen?
Oath?
Terminus, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't have played Thief.
Oh, we knew about Terminus too, yeah.
My only concern, I guess Jace is a kind of an engine by itself. Yeah, maybe not. We don't get Terminus here.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe playing the Thief was a little ambitious. But look, now Oath of Druids doesn't do anything against us. Did you consider that? And we have this...
Our hand doesn't do anything against him.
We have a Mana Drain. And we have a Jace the Mind Sculptor that's coming out pretty soon here.
Dude. Pretty soon?
They have 30 cards. We have 30 cards. Ooh.
Oh.
All right, they have Manitize, so we're not going to fire this off. But if we drain into Bribery here, that's money.
Yeah, I'm proud how many cards you know about in their deck.
What does that mean?
Usually you are clueless.
Yeah, it does happen from time to time.
Are you going to fire it now?
It's a shuffle for Scroll Rack.
You could wait. I don't know.
I think I'll wait.
Nothing's happening.
Yeah.
And if you draw Island, you're like super chilling.
Yeah, that's kind of what I feel like. It's got Temporal Mastery in the deck too.
We're getting closer and closer to Sheldon.
Not using Scroll Rack's a little interesting because it's not really any downside to using it, I don't think.
Yeah, what's that mean, do you think?
A good hand, or maybe the top cards aren't good, or they are good? I don't even know. All right.
No, you can fire, yeah. No, not Crypto.
No, Mystic Confluence. All right. Oh, I should have second mained it.
Yeah.
I am used to playing with Mana Drain, but I didn't really think about it. The only bad thing about second maining is it really does make it obvious what's going on. I kind of want to just Iona name white.
So he has Mana Tithe in hand?
Yes, yeah. There's a Fracture, because it stops Fracture Identity, Council Judgment, Day of Judgment.
Where's Oath?
In hand also. But there's just an Ulamog left. Plus maybe whatever's in hand.
So what do you want to do?
Iona name white.
Then he goes Oath Ulamog.
Well, we've got a Toxic Deluge, I guess.
That doesn't really make sense.
Yeah. Could also just Ulamog, I guess. You'd have to draw one of those cards. Fracture Identity on Ulamog is pretty messed up. I guess I could Deluge it.
I think maybe Ulamog's better because then if he Oaths,
you get to Nug for 20.
And then Iona's just like...
I guess the worst thing that could happen is Fracture Identity. And then I could Toxic Deluge there.
I think the worst thing that could happen is you Ionia and then
he plays Oath.
Yeah.
So I get Iona. I could Iona green, but that seems pretty bad.
Iona green seems horrible.
Worse than Ulamog. He plays Oath. I hit and a 13. He Oaths up Ulamog. I hit. He attacks with Ulamog. I hit again. I don't lose to Ulamog. Actually, all it does is make it so I can Jace.
No, you do beat it on clock?
Yeah.
He goes to 13. He gets it. He goes to 7. Okay, yeah. I guess Iona is better.
Yeah.
Iona, whatever.
Iona name white. 5 mana floating past the turn. Part of it, too, is with Scroll Rack. If we get Ulamog, he gets to look at 5 new cards to find one of the answers. Wouldn't have used Drain Mana anyway. Oath also turns on... Oh, I can just Oath turn on Jace and then...
Why is he not scroll racking his hand?
I don't know. Can't explain it.
But isn't that really bad for him? He has a Mana Tithe.
Yeah, I think you're right. And then Tar Pit's nice. 2 hits from Tar Pit also win the game. Wow, he oathed down to 1 too few
Yeah.
cards for Jace. Kind of annoying.
I'm still unlikely.
Yeah, needed to hit only 2 cards before Jace, or 3 cards, I guess. All right, or before 20. Not Skorok before the oath is really wild. Does he not have other creatures, maybe?
Well, that doesn't really matter, right?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't make sense that Yo-Yo Ma wasn't Skorok every single turn of this game. Like, I don't think there's a downside. If you can always just change the order of the things you want by Skorok again. Could mean that there's no other creatures.
Yeah.
Upkeep Skoraking?
I'm so confused.
This is kind of an argument against Skorok in the cube to some degree, because it's like clearly I don't know, it's a confusing card or something. Oh my god.
Oh, we lose.
I guess we lose. Yeah. Wow, incredible. Found the temporal mastery. That's why the Skorak on upkeep. He found mastery with Skorak.
And then put it back.
Yeah. Ugh. And then oathed and didn't hit the thing. Oh, I kind of want Rev here, I think.
Oh wow, that game was sick.
Yeah, that was sick. I don't think we want Life Bane. Let's see.
I think Aether's Spellbomb could be good.
Yeah, oh, definitely. 100% want Aether's Spellbomb. So I guess what we were supposed to do... I think that play was actually right still. Also, the odds of oathing and not triggering my Shelldock are really low. That was crazy, too. So put in 2 white or 2 blue.
But what happens if we just take Ulamog? We lose to like a lot of the white top decks.
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean...
When he had a lot, right? He had like Face Fetters,
Council's Judgment, Wrath, Fractured... Well, Wrath doesn't do it because it's indestructible, but Council's Judgment, Fractured Identity...
Yeah, he had like 4.
Yeah.
With a rack, yeah.
Edict is good. Cast Down is not good. Do I want anything else? Entomb, Unearth, Frantic Search. I don't think any of those. I would like to see what's under my... There we go. Okay, it was nothing, but... Lifebane Zombie? Probably not. Toxic Deluge is okay.
Lifebane's okay, but it's just... Oh, sorry. You're always going to like run the risk.
What I really like about this deck and why I think the matchup just can't be that bad is we have a lot of answers to Iona. Like, you can't name, like, blue or black. Blue has Jace. I guess Spellbomb gets no matter what. And black has a ton of answers, so I guess he has to name black.
And Ulamog's just inherently not that scary.
Yeah. We've got Bounce, multiple edicts, like Diabolic Edict, really nice here.
Okay, yeah. Dang, I wonder if we messed up that game.
Yeah, the fact that he had to not triggered a Shelldock there was pretty rough, but...
Yeah. Dude, this mana base.
It's also always swamps. We're even playing more blue source. I'm going to mulligan this, I think. Certainly playing the Thief of Sanity was not a good play, though. This hand's good.
Yeah, that was where we messed the game up.
I guess putting back Gear Hulk is probably the worst 6-drop. It's just always going to Iona black, right?
I assume, yeah.
Okay. Well, Shelldock is great. Counterspell's good. Deep Analysis is good. So
He's mulliganing too.
Yeah. This hand is pretty good. Yeah.
I guess the Thief turn was
the Thief turn was the actual biggest error. I think with the bribery, I think I probably.
No, I think the bribery's right. Yeah. He's on 5.
Yeah. All right. I think we put either spell.
Yeah, I think either spell is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Can even like after an Ulamog. I think Skorak's nice in this deck though.
Yeah, Skorak is a cool card. Yeah. So wouldn't mind a Jace here, I guess. Or a Knight's Whisper. We take those. Because at some point we want to draw a land to cast this Deep Analysis, but I feel like we got time for that. All right. We do have a bunch of tap lands on the deck now, or at least an additional tap land, just the temple. Oh, baby.
Wow.
Look at that.
I was going to say we need to draw Blue-Black Talisman more, but yeah, I'll take a nice list for there.
Night Twister into Bribery. I'm probably just firing off Deep Analysis next turn. Doesn't look like there's anything that they could resolve that would do anything this early in the game. I don't know. And if I'm going to get Mana Tithes, I'm going to get Mana Tithes, I think.
Yeah.
No, did not. Okay. Well, I guess the land I played didn't work out great. That's fine. I have to discard again? Oh.
I was gonna say you just went quick this turn.
I
didn't play Island instead of Fortress.
Yeah, I didn't really count on that. Garruk Relentless?
I mean, does this matter?
Not really.
What's your plan though?
Probably Bribery next turn.
The counter spell's not that great again with that, but
like Liliana doesn't really. I mean, I guess I could Liliana plus on the Wolf, but that doesn't do that much. I could play Grave Titan, but I don't want to get Mana Tithe. That sounds horrible. Maybe we just counter it.
I don't know. It's not a very impactful counter.
This thing, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's just bribe. At some point, I have to play it on top land this turn, but at some point, I can play Creeping Tar Pit as well.
Yeah, Tar Pit's pretty nice against that card.
Glen, Iona, Ulamog, Mana Tithe.
Oath's in hand. Or the oath is in the
deck. Fracture Identities in hand.
Oh. So you have to name white.
Yeah, just Iona white. Council's Judgment's also in hand.
White's better than blue, right?
Yeah. So it's got Council's Judgment, Fracture Identity in hand.
Oh, yeah.
Ship the turn. They did represent Mana Tithe well. No Mana Tithe in hand. Could also just kill Garruk here, but doesn't really even do anything.
It doesn't do anything.
Oh, that's kind of the nuts.
Yeah, double counter here seems
like that'll do it. I really don't want to lose game 3. We're going to win this game. This matchup is just like, we have all the tools we need to win. Certainly played bad game. Played bad and got unlucky, which is like kind of like the normal combination of things, you know?
Yeah.
It's always how it works.
We get to whine about how we got unlucky, but we also played pretty bad.
Exactly. I could Tar Pit the Garruk.
What's that do?
I mean, I still have both my counters up, though not through Force Spike. But it kills the Garruk.
Is Tar Pitting him better?
Yeah, that's probably better, because then at that point,
Iona doesn't matter.
Yeah, he has to answer Iona and Tar Pit is at 3. I can counter Temporal Mastery. Counterspell and Drain here. Okay. Upkeep, you're going to Enlighten Tutor? No, you can't even do that because of Iona. Just like a Dig Through Time for the full amount? No, you can't even cast Dig Through Time. All right. Game 3 time. Ashen Rider? Any Ashen Rider interests? Is that better than Noxious Gearhulk? I guess it gets named black anyway, so it doesn't really do it. Pretty bad against Fracture Identity.
How good is this Notion Thief?
Did
we see anything?
Not amazing. Let me see. Mystic Confluence, but that's kind of hard to have that work out that way. Yeah.
But do we want anything?
Is there anything that we want to cut? Like, I think Deluge kills Ulamog.
Do you like Life Bane? Kind of okay.
I guess maybe. Well, this has Flash though. It's kind of nice just casting it end of turn. It's not like that. I mean, maybe Noxious Gearhulk is bad. It can't kill Ulamog and it can't really kill Iona, right?
Yeah.
Maybe Life Bane's better there. You just play.
I like that.
Yeah. All right. Can we suspend Eternal Vision? I haven't done that yet. It would be nice. have had it in the open hand exactly once. I mean, I'm going to keep
You
this
obviously
in.
have to keep, but the mana of this draft has been...
I feel like this deck's, for how bad its mana has been, it's drawn worse mana hands than it can expect to.
Yeah.
It's drawn a lot of 3 island, 3 swamp.
Even if your
sort of
mana's
hand.
bad, you don't expect to just draw 4-1 every game. God. Come on.
Day in the life, man. No. That card's really good. Less good after a mulligan, but still very good. Okay, Jace was at least a strong card, but man, I would really like to draw lands now. I mean, knowing their deck, they just have no plays that aren't... Like, how many cards on deck do anything? It's all removal, Oath, Mystic Confluence, and
Yeah.
that's it. Temporal Mastery. Garruk is one of the few, like, cards that do something.
Yeah.
So if I draw a swamp here, I could Night's Whisper. I guess I could still just wait a turn.
Yeah, waiting seems better.
This is really impressive. On the draw with Temple, a 3-land opener, and even just an island would still be a fine card to draw here. It's so sick, I have to counter this Garruk, I think. Oh, well, I was countering Glenn no matter what, I guess.
Yeah.
That card is good. All right. Land. Oh, baby. Slamming Jace here. Oh, man. Are we going to get Fractured Identity?
You're going to play on Fractured here?
No, I can't. This sucks, though. I feel like that's what's going to happen. Come on. No Fractured. Whew. Okay. Can we Night's Whisper first, or do you want to... Yeah, that's probably better than... We can wait on the Rev, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I could have played a land first to make Mystic Confluence worse.
Wait, does Notion work against Rack or no?
No.
I'll just put, right?
No, I should have played a land first because of the Mystic Confluence. I wasn't sure which land I wanted, but...
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Ooh, Ashiok seems very nice.
Yeah, let's do that. Land, Ashiok. I mean, Diabolic Edict is kind of a nice one to have in hand as well. What do we hit? Plow Under, Batterskull. These are all cards I don't care about, I think.
Yeah.
Well, not getting Fractured on the first turn makes me a lot less worried, though.
For sure. I mean, he did draw 3 cards since then?
2 cards. Well, 2 plus the draw step. Yeah. He got to Mystic Confluence for 2. Okay. Here it comes. Yeah. The thing is, like, this is still good, but, like, getting Ashiok in play, having a little more mana, getting to play, like, another thing this turn, feel like we could still maybe beat this. I'm helping mill the bad cards off the top.
Yeah.
Face Fetter. Oh, Face Fetters?
Face Fetters is pretty good against you.
I think I play Life Gain, right? Or Life Bane, right?
Looks like it to me.
Pressured as Jace. Mystical Tutor, Primal Command, Ulamog. Jesus, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to lose that Ulamog. Might have to start Lily +1ing of the Veil. I think we're going to lose this game. Damn. This does not seem like a bad matchup, but the way these draws have turned out did not work in our favor. Well, what is this? Temporal Mastery?
You can't beat that, really.
So it's like a double Jace activation. Good stuff.
Dang, this is kind of brutal.
Yeah, it's not really... Like I said, I think... Look, we beat the blue-red deck, which I think we're like 30% to beat, and then we lose to this matchup, which I think we're like 70% to beat, you know? Like, I think if we played 10 matches against blue-red, assuming maybe spells got played in a slightly better order, we would have probably won 3 of them. And I think the reverse is true here. We have Duress, Counterspell, Mana Drain, Planeswalkers. Oath doesn't do much. All the removal doesn't do much. They have very few cards in their deck that do anything.
Yeah.
But that's not what's happening. Like, we're going to get Ulamog now. Well, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see how that works out. Probably badly for me. I guess the Diabolic Edict doesn't work either.
Sick deck from...
Yo, I love this deck. Yo-Yo Ma
Yeah.
has a cool deck. Probably pretty good against aggro decks, though. Let's see what they're...
I love the double miracle with rack. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's the whole thing, huh? Okay, yeah, Yo-Yo Ma's 0-2 right now, so...
Yeah.
Okay, killing Lifebane. I mean, I guess they had to.
The issue is, like, even if you have moves here, I don't know how you win.
Yeah, if I do Toxic Deluge or something here. Like, if I had a way to kill both wolves and then kill Ulamog, I can kill 2 of these creatures. The Garruk also somehow just, like, snuck in.
Yeah.
But even if I killed even if I killed all
Yeah,
these...
if
and
the board was empty, I think you'd probably still lose.
yeah, I'd lose against these Planeswalkers. Guess I could rev for 1 here, see if I can draw Deluge. Some of us just have a fighting spirit, you know, they don't want to concede.
Yeah.
All right, well, 1 and 2 with the mackerel here. Our team, we're actually crushing.
You guys are crushing?
We're up 5-4 now.
Oh, okay. I don't know if that's crushing, but...
I just saw all the red there. I didn't scroll up and see less red. Yeah, I mean, it has Counterspell, has Mana Drain, Jace, Duress, some good cards. Bad mana, and we got like mega punished by it. A lot of removal. A solid deck. I think if this deck had an Underground Sea and like maybe 1 more decent card, I would feel pretty good about it. As is, not so much. But
it's an okay deck. Had a lot of options and moves, but...
yeah. But got max punished for its weaknesses, I kind of feel like, to some degree. So
Yeah.
that'll do it for today. Appreciate you hanging out with us, Mac. I'm glad the folks of the channel get to put a face to a name. And
Yeah, GG.
I'm sure you'll see Mac in plenty of videos on the other side of the screen. But for now, that'll do it. We'll be back tomorrow with another draft. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel, and you won't miss a single draft.